Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do not speak in this place about local government matters in my electorate unless they have a connection to the state government matters. The last time I spoke in the House about Ku-ring-gai Council was in November 2021. But today I wish to raise some matters of concern. In 2016, Ku-ring-gai Council, without notifying me, applied with the West Pymble Football Club for a state government grant to change the playing surface at Norman Griffiths Oval, which is owned by the council, to convert it to artificial grass. Without my involvement, the council and the football club secured that grant. As the local member of the government providing the grant, I stood with and was photographed with the Minister and the then Mayor in 2017 and a group of under 10 players to announce the successful $500,000 state government grant, which was later added to by another $250,000. Today in 2026, the project is only partly completed. The contractor has been sacked by the council. The $3 million initial sum to complete the project has now blown out to $20 million. The football club, West Pymble community and adjoining stakeholders like the Bicentennial Club are devastated by the delay. The council is still prevaricating, and the primary school children that I stood with in the 2017 photo when the state government grant was first announced are now at university. Despite attempts by anonymous people on social media to blame me for this appalling situation, my only involvement in the project was standing for a photo in 2017, listening to the views of the community and encouraging the council to get on with the project after the state government made the grant. The St Ives High basketball court development has not received much media attention, but it tells a similar story. According to the council report of 11 October 2017, Ku-ring-gai Council were in talks with the Department of Education in 2016 without my prior knowledge or involvement about a joint use of local school facilities at Ku-ring-gai High, St Ives High and the Linfield Learning Village. The proposal specifically related to the use of school land to jointly develop with the council indoor sports courts and synthetic hockey and football facilities. After this report to council, Ku-ring-gai Council applied for state government grants in 2018, which I supported, and the council was successfully awarded $2.25 million for a synthetic hockey field and $3.5 million for the council to build 2 basketball courts in addition to the 2 courts being built by the state government at St Ives High. But as so often is the case, there were massive delays in delivery by Ku-ring-gai Council. The hockey field was only completed at Ku-ring-gai High in 2024, and the 2 St Ives High basketball courts provided by the council were opened in 2026 at a cost of $30 million. That is 6 years to replace an existing hockey surface and 8 years to build 2 basketball courts, a car park and a canteen. On the St Ives High Courts, I've had nothing to do with the project since 2019, when Council rejected the opportunity to be part of the Department of Education construction contract, which at the time I received written advice from the Minister for Education would have cost Council $13.7 million to build its part of the project. The state government rapidly completed its part of the project, which was completed in 2021 after the council decided to go it alone. The council's part of the project was completed in early 2026 at a cost of $30 million or $16.3 million more than the $13.7 million if it had made a decision to join with the state government's construction contract in 2019. 2 projects initiated by the council, securing state government grants with a total cost overrun of more than $33 million. What accountability for the extra ratepayer money is being taken by the elected or employed members of the council, especially the councillors who have been continuously on the council during this period? Were any councillors responsible for overseeing these projects? Ku-ring-gai Council is now in the process of applying to IPART to increase residents' rates by a huge 29% to help pay for the Norman Griffiths Oval and St Ives High $33 million of mismanagement. And all of this could cause the West Pymble Bicentennial Club to close its doors due to the financial impact on its patronage. I urge Ku-ring-gai Council to prioritise completion of the Norman Griffiths project to restore confidence in its processes and to urgently deliver the facility that this community was promised.